Okay. What? Okay, download the game. Great. Thank you. As I was doing a little bit of research, well, I was spending some time with my friends, and then I came home and was being my gamer self, and came back home and started to play this game again. And it was looking up information about why my game was lagging. More than likely, it's because my graphics card drivers wasn't up to date, and that what hopefully that's going to fix this lagging issue in the cutscenes. We'll see. And that, you know what, that happens and that happens most of the time when I play new games like this. We'll see if that fixes the issue with the lagging cutscenes. We'll see. So, because I am enjoying this game so far. The story, just playing this game within the first 5-10 minutes of it, I'm just like, bro, you know what? I'm thinking about going back and watching the Harry Potter films. Like I said before in my first stream, I've never I fell asleep during the first movie. So I'm just like thinking to myself, bro, maybe I should actually go back and watch the rest of the Harry Potter films. Because this game, by all means, is not about Harry Potter. It has nothing, from what I've seen, it has nothing to do with Harry Potter. It has to do with Hogwarts, which is where Harry Potter went to school to be a wizard. Wizard Harry, so yeah. This game so far, I am very impressed with this game. The story is getting me sucked in. The graphics are just phenomenal. The gameplay so far so good. I have no complaints about the gameplay. But then again, here I am. I'm only like 10-15 minutes into the game, so I can't really say anything negative and or positive about it. So we're just going to continue on here and see where things go. Yeah, video game vibes. That's me. Oh, and by the way, hopefully this little update I did with my driver for my graphics card is going to fix this whole lag in the cutscenes that I was having. Hopefully. Give the time RAM, give the game time to RAM, for the RAM to load. I don't know, is that the RAM or is that the graphics card? I'm not sure. I'm not a computer whiz. Just know the basics. Meet Professor Weasley outside the common room. That was a fucking...
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Ah!
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Wow.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
The statue to be help high? Challenges are the only field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. This is your wizarding level. Experience earned from challenges increases your level of power. Select your first guide page unlocked. Change category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from challenge menu. Go back often to collect your rewards you've unlocked. Okay. So that's like your mission
Clever,
menu.
isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay, so this is like your experience progression, as you could say. These are your quests. Wow, look at all this stuff up here. Oh my god. Holy shit, this game is magnificently put together. Holy shit. You get a glimpse of what you need to do. Oh man. What's your map? Yeah, that's what it just came into. Assignments and requests because I just started. Settings. Okay, so what are these things I... Those treasure chests I collected in the beginning of the game, but I guess I can't see what those are now. I'm assuming it's like gold or currency, so to speak. That's awesome.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Main areas. right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouse. Wow, okay. Central Hall. Okay, these load screens are a little bit too long, but with I guess with greatness comes weightness.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
There's not 1 week gone by I haven't had a howl.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Presents main quests. Right.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Everybody knows you're in remedial potions.
No.
Probably worth studying for potions. Unless you're being poisoned.
Cast. Ah! What the hell? The charm compass V. Charm compass V will lead anything near shining. Okay. This castle is enormous. Okay. What's that? Oh, you can't talk to these people individually?
Lumos.
Kitty. I will sit here and pet this kitty all day. I love cats. I'm just kidding. I won't pet it all day. But I'll be alright. as I would love to sit and pet a cat all day. Mr. Fig's classroom.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Lumos. Revelio.
Okay. There's a treasure chest behind there. Okay, there's something behind there. Well, I mean, there probably is, but you know what? Ooh. Okay, I can go behind here. Treasure chest. What the hell are those? I'm assuming. What? Nice. Okay. Which books? Okay, let's continue with the story. There's a stall filled with books and what looks like, whatever it was.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Does drone on a bit.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Goblin Rebellion?
Okay, what's that little treasure chest on my map?
Wish I could see what Hogwarts looks like to muggles. Bet it's terrifying.
And have you seen how these professors look at your clothes? Black looks at me like I'm a pauper.
God damn it, my game's still lagging.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, it's over here.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay, these load screens are just a little bit too long, but you know, it's whatever. Wow, very long.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Okay.
Accio! That's it! Not to worry. Excellent. Good. Stay focused. Splendid! Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio!
Don't lose your...
Let us see this.
Oh, we have to stop it. Okay.
There we go. think I will start going easy on you now. Here we go! Phew.
Accio!
Keep trying.
Can we retry
Let us
that,
make
please?
this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Accio!
Oh, bullshit! Come on!
Sharp. There we go.
That's it.
Here we go.
Phew.
Accio!
Damn it! Too
Not
much.
to worry. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd
A
be
word,
using it on
if you would.
clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Your apprentice, the legendary gloves. Where are the legendary gloves I got? Okay. Huh. Appearance. Okay. Not a huge difference, but what the hell are these?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Lumos. Revelio.
I need to change this map. Or is it the map or something else? Okay, I'm liking the map system.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Okay, so what?
Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, there was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What do I have? Collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Okay, yeah. That's one of the major flaws I'm finding with this game so far. Only thing I'm finding with the game, it's the only flaw of this game that I'm finding so far is the loading screen. If you're going to have us fast travel from point A to point B, you might want to do a faster loading screen. But, you know, with that being said, it might be because of our graphics card and or ISP. It could be a number of things. Who knows?
Accio.
How do you do?
This is where I just was.
Now, how nice to see you, my young friend.
My entire family's been sorted into Hufflepuff, except for me, that is.
Book. Oh. Interesting.
Have you been in any other common rooms? I'd love to know what it's like to be in another house, just for a day. Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom last year. I'd missed class for a week.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Okay, so this is just waypoints.
fairness, I did almost get blacked by it.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Wow, this game goes really in depth.
Harry Pippin.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Revelio.
I'm not going to leave them.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
My house broom will do.
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell. It's some sort of puzzle that I'm trying to work out. Have a look if you're of a mind. Perhaps you can spot a clue that I've missed.
I'd like to open a shop in Hogsmeade myself one day. Glad Rex could do.
Revelio.
Lumos. I don't know Lumos yet.
Professor Weasley says he taught me.
That's right. We're going to the greenhouse.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I'm liking that this game has a fast travel. What do you call it? A fast travel ability, but oh man, this takes too long. It takes so long. But from what I've seen, this game is so well put together. There's a lot for it to process.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What? What's this? Oh, okay. Oh, I can go this way. You know what? We'll come back to that later. Oh my god. My god. They put a lot of detail into this game, man.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What are we doing? What am I doing? Kitty.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oh god, this is so detailed.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just...
I do enjoy lively duels.
You're good.
Now perception.
All of my students for this event.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Revelio.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Oh man, these loading screens are killing me.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Progress to the main story. Outpost. What's that? You know what? My graphics card might not be the best fit for Ultra in this, so let's go ahead and bring it down a little bit. Excuse me. We'll just do high instead of ultra.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by professors that completed reward you with new spells. Or for completing your assignment will be mending. Reparo. Well, can't go back that way. You have to. I keep trying to push my my right button to escape, but nope. To do that, you have to use your escape. Look, see how this is right here? Going to here. It looks about the same. We're just gonna go with the high quality instead of the ultra, because you know my graphics card, it can handle it, but I think my graphics card, I think my PC is just like it's handling it to its best capabilities, and it's hard for it to keep up. As much as I hate to say that, I mean I have to face reality here that my graphics cards are not the best in the world, because I do have a 1080. I have a 1080 Ti, and it's pretty old. So we're just gonna handle with the high instead of the ultra. I mean, the games are going to run. The game should run at a great quality or whatnot, but we're talking. We're talking probably PS5 quality. Hopefully, we're hopefully talking PS5 quality here. Well, we'll see how it goes. I mean, until I mean, if I were to if I were to replace my graphics card with a better obviously with a better graphics card, I'm gonna have to upgrade my my motherboard. I'm gonna have to upgrade my I don't think my RAM, but you know what? If I'm gonna upgrade my graphics card, then I'm gonna have to fucking replace my entire PC. You know, that's just the way it is. But you know, we'll just set everything to high quality instead of ultra, to make the game run more smoothly. Because this game is just magic. This game is just so well put together. I'm very impressed with this so far. Now let's see. Now see, you see how he looked when he went down to go pet him. You see how he's like a little bit not pixelated, but he's a little bit more I can't think of the word. Okay, but if we were to go into settings and we were to go into here and to pick ultra settings, okay, except now if we were to go and pet the cat again, you see how he's a little bit more defined. It doesn't make a huge difference, but you know, when you're gaming or whatnot, you can tell those differences. So, I mean, it's not a game breaker, but you know, it is disappointing or whatnot. And let's see if we go through it again. You see how he's a little bit more, quote unquote, computerized, so to speak. So yeah, that's the difference between the graphic settings, from what I've noticed. It's not a deal breaker, like I said, it's not a deal breaker, but you know, it is disappointing. But at the same time, it's because I'm poor and I don't have the money to upgrade my PC. I really do need to upgrade my PC. Hence the reason why I'm getting a new job and making hopefully my life better. But that's another story. That's another story for another time. Those armors were fighting.
When I fell off my broom and broke
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
That would quests may have go back.
I should come back to this another time.
Quests may have level or 2 requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log. Do current tasks.
Revelio. I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
Set of armor belong to Sir something. Yagglethorpe.
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back. Perhaps I'll come back to this. Revelio.
This broken broom belongs to Ceylon. No, you guys can read it. I'm not going to bore you with that. Well, I should go around and like collect.
Owls know where to deliver their letters?
It's a good thing the owlery is away from the rest of the school. Quite the aroma in there.
I've heard that Isaac Cooper received several owls a week from secret admirers.
Off on another adventure, are we?
He is rather dashing.
Revelio.
I need to stop by the owlery. Far too long since I've sent a letter home.
Goblin artifact.
Just when I think I've learned how to get around the castle, a staircase moves and I'm lost again.
Okay, so these, a collection. No, this is part of a quest, isn't it? No, where is it? No. Collections? Yeah, well, I mean, it's in the collections, but this is part of a quest. Or is it challenges? Oh. Like 8 field guide pages in Hogwarts. This is the one I was looking for.
Weasley.
If we were simply taught antidotes to common poison, I truly think...
Revelio.
Professor Sharp terrifies me. He glanced sideways at me last week and instructed the entire
Gold rim speculators. Brings our defense up. Oh, you could destroy it too. I like that. There's not much of a... I mean, it doesn't look any different. It's whatever.
Revelio.
That's a chest with an eye. Okay, obviously this is some kind of music room.
Revelio.
Wow, you could just keep going on different places to different places. Level 1. Isn't that a painting there? That's going to be part of another quest. I can already tell.
Revelio.
one. Yeah, obviously this game's keeping me from doing things, obviously. Go this way. There, nothing there.
Revelio.
Wow, you have to be on it in order to fucking get it. That's actually impressive. I like that. It's more of a challenge. Need 3 more.
Revelio.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Revelio.
Relax garb. Wow, just the tie changes. What's that? Well, yeah, sure, why not?
Revelio.
I will hand it to Warner Brothers, man. They put together a fantastic game. I'm very happy. This is money well spent. This is definitely money well spent, guys. If you get if you're having doubts about this game.
I prefer the safety of a thestral drawn carry.
How are there so many in typology? Never seen devil snare.
Just one more.
Would be terrifying to encounter, I think. I'm happy to read about it, mind.
Revelio.
The mandrake seed.
Let me just find one more before we go into the next phase.
Wish I could meet them. No
Where's-
better feeling than the wind in your hair as you
Is it
fly above
this
the
one? That is. Three Sisters Bells.
questions, do they?
Just when I think I've learned how to get around the castle, a staircase moves and I'm lost again.
So now if we go into gear, huh? Wait a minute. Hold up. What was this? Ah, experience. Copy that. Okay, now we can continue on with the story.
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
I need to progress in my studies and complete Professor Ronan's assignment to earn a repair before going home with Sebastian. Okay, so what do I do? Wait, is that what I have to do?
I miss playing gobstones on the kitchen.
Revelio.
No, nothing. Land. Really? A decorous midday school uniform.
Revelio.
Oh, nothing. Yeah, see that even that just brings down. It takes up a lot of RAM.
Caught her talking to her plants today, having a full conversation, she said, huh? Quite interesting.
Hang on a second. I think that's RAM. Hang on.
Hello there.
I don't want to stop what I'm doing.
Revelio.
Okay. I'm assuming that's going to come later on in the game.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I wish Professor Garlick would teach us more about
Revelio. Revelio.
Someone tells me I'm not supposed to go to him yet. You see how it's lagging there as I go into different rooms or whatnot? I'm trying to fix that. And I'm going to, as soon as I get to a save point, because I don't want to have you guys go through that, because I'm more than likely going to have to restart my PC. Wait.
Revelio.
Okay. There's something up with these things, these circle things, because there are around. See how it's lagging right there? Yeah, I definitely need to fix this.
In my blood, my mother says. From her side, at least.
Have you ever noticed in potions that the girl who sits in the corner almost always really likes
Revelio.
The game's lagging like this because there's so much for the RAM to, or so much for the PC to take in as it goes along. That's the reason why it's lagging like that.
Revelio.
Student were to help me with my son.
Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Revelio.
No?
Might some kind soul help me?
Yeah, that's another side quest.
Exam.
Revelio.
Not one of them deserves more than a tea. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die. That young'un's now a teacher herself. your own fanged geranium.
Any way to save? Thank you. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to see